Oh, I first came to Bangladesh in 1975. I was working at CDC as a junior epidemiologist. And in the first year I was at CDC, they offered me the great opportunity to come to Bangladesh for 3 months. So I came and I worked on a study of cholera, control of cholera in Dhaka, which was a great experience, and it made me want to come back. So after that 3 months, I went back to CDC, and they had a full-time position that I was able to come back to a couple years later in 1977. So that's when I came back to live here. The trial of cholera vaccine that was done before I came used the tetanus toxoid vaccine as the control. So it wasn't a study of neonatal tetanus, but it was a study of immunization that used the tetanus vaccine to see how it compared to the cholera vaccine, to see if the cholera vaccine worked. In fact, the cholera vaccine did not work. It was a failure, if you would say. But I decided that there were data on tetanus, and could we actually look at that information, the maternal immunization, to see how that protected against the tetanus in the first month of life. So I was able to access the data that existed here and show that the tetanus vaccine actually had a very strong protection against the tetanus in the newborns, and particularly in the age window 4 to 14 days of age, which is very characteristic of the time when tetanus happens. And so I was able to show that the maternal immunization had a very strong protective effect on neonatal tetanus, which was rather unique because that trial had not been done in the past. Well, I think what we all do at the time, we published the results, and I was pleased to see that it got well accepted, and there was action taken. It stimulated the immunization program for tetanus, and I think that's a good thing, because neonatal tetanus is now much, I wouldn't say rare, but very, very infrequent around the world, including in Bangladesh. So the use of the tetanus toxoid vaccine has been a very successful public health intervention. So I gave advice, but I was not at the senior level to be very influential. But fortunately, the results spoke for themselves.